beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome back to episode 2 of my London series. And if you're new here, I am so glad you decided to join. Thank you so much for being here. This was me getting ready on my second or third day of my London trip. And as you can see, the weather was so cold and it was gloomy because it was raining the entire first week of my trip. You know, the weather where you just want to sleep in at all times, just snuggle in the bed with some cold beverage. But I had to get out there and explore, and I just started getting ready. And I made some very delicious breakfast with things that I got from the grocery store the previous day. I was actually stunned at how every single supermarket had Indian groceries at quite affordable prices. I got some pre-made naan, I got some marinated chicken, threw them out in the oven, baked them, and they turned out so delicious. I cannot even tell you. I mean, it was good. And meet Rocco the Rottweiler. He is actually the reason I got into the Airbnb because look at that face. I love him so much. Anyway, guys, if you're traveling solo and you have to save some pennies, I highly recommend you make your home cooked meals, and grocery store bought meals is 100 times better than eating outside at restaurants. But yeah, I quickly got dressed, all things done, got my keys, and I was out and about on the tube at the Tower Bridge, and I was very excited for this day. It was pouring down, but look at this view. It saved everything. It was so beautiful, so serene. Even though it was raining, everyone was minding their own business, and I was just there standing in awe at looking at how pretty it was, and everything is just a train or a tube away.
I haven't had coffee yet. We haven't cooked that.
One thing I love about London for sure is how convenient it is to go around anywhere. Everything is in walking distance or a bus ride away, and it's just so convenient to do anything or go anywhere. And that makes or adds to the experience of really traveling and experiencing this whole beautiful city in ways you can't imagine. Because I was on the opposite side, I took a bus and I got here in less than 10 minutes, and this was a whole different experience, you know. I love people watching, and that's exactly how I spent my day.
We're at the Tower Bridge. It's so hard to shout, so yes, you don't know what to do. So I'm strolling through London again. Dating.
fun fact, I thrifted this for less than $20 in a thrift store, and I was absolutely in love. I mean, this old vintage teddy bear jacket, like, I don't know how I found it, but I'm so glad I did. Absolutely my favorite piece of clothing that I took on the trip. And now that I'm looking bougie, I was ready to get on the tube. And one thing I learned very late was that you stand on the right side of the escalator and allow people to pass who are in a rush on the left side. And I was so embarrassed because I did not know that, and I was literally standing on the left looking very clueless about what's going on because I didn't even have any idea. But eventually I got onto it. So if you're traveling in London, you know where to get on. Okay, while it was raining more than usual, I also wore the most heaviest boots owned by mankind. Like, I think together a pair of boots were like 3 kilos, and it was heavy. Even though I'm smiling, girl, I was in pain. I had a terrible shoe bite, but I was getting on. You know, you have to. Oh, I finally found Nando. While the katsu curry made me feel a little better, I also went on to do something quite embarrassing. I actually, got the ticket. I sat in the first carriage of the train, which was for VIP ticket holders, and I had no idea. Like, look at me, confidently sitting, writing my journal, enjoying the views, not knowing I'm in the complete wrong section. But the lady at the back was so kind to understand that it was completely by mistake that I sat down, and she allowed me to go on my way. So don't be me. After all that drama, I finally got to Milton Keynes, and I got to meet the most beautiful, most kindest friend, Vanessa.